career.
You got that right, Matt. For a hitter, there's
trying to pick things up where he left off. Bert Benson.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike two.
I mean, that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with nasty downward tilt. You know, the game's getting back to that good four-seam fastball breaking ball instead of the sinker slider guy.
Ready with the 0-2. Hit in the air out to right. Munoz on the move. He's got it one away. Stepping in, Aldo Cortez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Just back up the middle. Benson ranging. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Digging in now, Bert Benson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. And they'll put the tag on him between third and home, and I don't know what he's thinking, but it's a double play and the inning is over. Ninth inning coming up. Memphis is out on top 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Digging in, the switch hitter, Breivik Valera. He was retired after popping out in his last at bat. Out towards second. Benson ranges to his on to first, and there were two down. 6-2 the final total today. Memphis jumped out to an early Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Sean Cortez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year to get things turned around in a hurry. To his only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
Ray Stacy.
Into right field, that's a base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Leading off for Nashville.
Striding in, Bert Benson. He drove in the other of the 2 runs in that game yesterday. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cole moves over. Makes the play. 1 away.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
So digging in now, Herb Field. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Herb Field.
Popped him up. Benson over to his left. And that's the 3rd out. So they go down without a whimper here. Now batting, Bert Benson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Benson.
First pitch on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Popped him up. Field is there. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Now at the plate, Bert Benson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Into the corner and slicing foul. Rodriguez stands at second with 2 gone. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Inaba. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Coming to the plate now, Bert Benson.
Bert Benson.
Here comes the first pitch. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Weak chopper up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they do get 3 dead. So striding forward now, Bert Benson. First offering on its way. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. The 0-1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Naba is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the Jack Flaherty, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like more than to get number 2 in this one here.
One there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So here's the cleanup hitter, Bert Benson. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Benson.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Moving under it, Cole. 1 away.
Batting 7. Catcher. Gallagher.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Omaha Storm.
A coach draws a player's attention to a recent trend in his numbers. This manager appeals to his hitters to be more discerning at the plate. This AAA player has been generating a lot of buzz with his stellar play of late. Excellence commands attention. If he keeps it up, visits from reporters will become commonplace. And an invitation to the big stage inevitable. A player receives advice about the refining of his game. An agent checks in with a client currently in the minors. A manager draws attention to a telling defensive stat. A player is challenged to raise the bar defensively. A manager checks in with his ball club. Clutch hitting has not been a strength for this team, and their manager lets them know it. This AAA prospect, who had been generating some buzz, has gone cold of late. Once a player catches the public's eye, little he does, good or bad, will go unnoticed. A coach hopes to help his player get more out of his plate appearances.
So a move for a pinch hitter as he'll come on to hit with runners at first and second, and still only one out.
Now batting, second baseman, Benson.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Cortez is in pursuit, 2 down. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. The tag, and he is out. So no runs, 1 hit.
The left fielder, number 8, Julian Cortez.
On the ground, out to second. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired. But the tying run comes across to 4-2 the final score tonight. The International League get the win despite 3 errors in the field.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them. A coach offers a player pointers on his development. This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping. With his team's season on the brink, a tough manager confronts his young players sharply. A young team gets some extra coaching up from their skipper before the first game of a very big series. With the team's chances hanging by a thread, this skipper calls for a last stand. A player who has been far exceeding expectations at the minor league level he is briefed on his current standing in the organization. He's about to get his first chance to show if he's ready to swim in the big kids pool.
And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning. Jeffrey Marte has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman. Jonathan Allen will also come in now as he takes over out in center.
This change defensively for the Angels. Now playing
soft liner to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
First baseman number 22, Renato Nunez.
There goes the runner. Chopped weakly to the left. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. A good afternoon of spring training baseball thus far as you get a look here at our line score through the first 7. Now a bunt attempt here.
Hold it right there.
Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Designated hitter number 5.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now batting, left fielder Alex Dickerson.
Smoke toward third. Scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is.
Now batting, third baseman Jeffrey Marte.
Sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. 5-2 the final today. Los Angeles came through when it mattered. And it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll come on with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Bert Benson.
fly ball right down the line in left. Gonzalez is after it. And they can't run it down. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. Grounded to third. Reined in. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th.
Now batting, right fielder, Abraham.
Shot on the ground is short. Benson. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Center fielder number 24, Sergio Crespo.
San Diego down to their final strike. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Fielded. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a
8-2 is how this one ends today. San Diego came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Jose Torres is credited with the win. So that's it for us. And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning. Anthony Alford will also come in now as he takes over out in center.
Number 28, Raul Mondesi, a defensive change for the Royals. Now playing
hit to third.
Number 30.
And that's the first out.
Leading off for